Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Scene, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a major change happening to the hunting. So if you enjoy Palia content, please hit that subscribe button, really helps me out. Give this video a thumbs up. And let me know down in the comments what side you're on all of this, just because I'm curious to see how everybody views this at hand, because if you hunt pretty much exclusively in groups, you probably haven't noticed this, but if you're a solo hunter, especially those on the Switch, you probably know what I'm talking about when I mention long distance hunting. Essentially, for those who don't know, is if you're at like max range with an animal and you shoot it, instead of it running away, it would kind of like glitch and it would stay in place. And you would basically be able to hunt more difficult prey solo by getting the right angle and getting the right situation and just like, you know, getting it down. But as you can see just then, that Sernuk ran away, and long distance hunting is no longer in the game. Now, some people did view that as a glitch, but I mean, it's been in the game for as long as I've been playing, and there's people in my stream on twitch.tv/kfiercene if you want to catch me live, where we actually talk about these things. And I know a couple of the people in my stream who had been playing longer than I have. It's been in the game for as long as they've known. So a lot of us kind of assumed it was a feature for solo hunters to make things a bit easier for the solo hunting and those who, you know, maybe a little less skilled. You know, it was a way for all of us to kind of be on a slightly, you know, levelish playing field. But now it's been gone, so I'm just curious on whether you guys missed that feature or if you're glad that bug is gone. So as I said, let me know down in the comments which ones you guys prefer. And but I know this has caused a bit of an issue amongst a lot of solo hunters. So as a makeshift temporary, hey, I know hunting's still a struggle, but here's like a big tip to help you with hunting. Now, if you guys have watched one of my most recent videos on controller tips, you guys probably already know about this. But basically what I want to do is I'm going to come up here and come into my inventory. And we're going to come over here to where our arrows are. And I keep my fine arrows in the bottom left corner because those are like first in order. And what I'll do is I will take my slow arrows and I will press Y in my case to split stacks. And you just want to keep splitting these stacks till they get smaller and smaller. You know, keep it in one plot. And then once you get them all broken down, it gives you a whole bunch of single stacks. So then basically what you want to do is you want to open up your arrows, go to your slow down arrow, single stack, and then you'll aim and shoot, and then it'll automatically afterwards transfer it to your fine arrows. And you know, obviously, you know, it's not going to be a fix-all for hunting, you know. Hunting's still going to be a struggle for a lot of us who aren't the best at it, but it does offer a way to help out a bit with it, you know. And it does kind of make it at least slightly easier to hunt on, you know. Now, if you do think you want it back in the game, and you do think it was a good feature to have, make sure to let Singularity 6 know on their website. They do listen to feedback, and they do appreciate a lot of that feedback. So, if you really want it back in the game, make sure to let your voice be heard with Singularity 6. And you never know, they might look into reverting that change, you know. But giving you a whole little stack of single arrows just makes things a bit easier when hunting. You know, I know it actually helps a lot over in the Elder Woods. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to go over, let everybody know that yes, this feature or bug that's been in the game for as long as most of us can remember. It's not just your game bugged out, it's they kind of fixed it within the game, so, you know. But at any rate, so that'd be all for today's video. Thank you guys for hanging out today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Aha!